Ladies and gentlemen, for the best in boxing, from H-Town to your town and all over the world, the people's champion, the one, the only, Clutch City Boxing. Subscribe, tune in, and get on social media. Check out Clutch City Boxing now.
Obey my commands at all times. Is there any question? Shake hands and good luck.
Well, here we go, Tim.
Barry Mcguigan in red. Stevie Cruz in the green trunks. You know, just looking at them at this moment, they look like two movie stars cast for a Hollywood fight. Two handsome young men.
And despite the fact that they're the same weight, Tim, Barry looks much, much bigger and stronger in the upper body.
Well, we know to expect that big left hook of his to the body. That's his favorite and most effective punch. We also know Stevie Cruz has a very short, sharp, well-thrown right hand. So those two punches will be coming together, no doubt. Round one scheduled for 15, scoring on the 10-point must system. Judges are Angel Tovar, Venezuela, Guijutra of Canada, Medardo Villalobos from Panama.
Well, as you can see, Tim, neither fighter is what you would call a cute fighter. They're in front of each other. They're going to be exchanging some pretty good punches. There's that left hook to the body by Mcguigan, and he was warned by Richard Steele for a low blow.
Now, following up on that notion, his manager, Barney Eastwood, complained about how high Cruz has been wearing his protector in recent bouts. They wanted to have as much of that rib cage and waist exposed to that left hook of Mcguigan as possible.
Well, Tim, a lot of people don't know the rule. The trunks are supposed to be right at the navel.
Minute remaining in round number one, scheduled for 15 in 110-degree temperature in the desert of Nevada.
There's that left hook again, Tim. That's the shot to watch for.
Good combination landed by Cruz inside, and a right that backs up Mcguigan. Under 30 seconds to go, round one.
I'm looking for Cruz to hit Barry with a good straight right hand over that jab, Tim.
He's only let it go once, and it didn't do much damage. He fell a little bit short. We know he can throw it well. The end of round number one. Round number two. Mcguigan in red, Cruz in green.
Mcguigan is a very industrious fighter. He cuts off the ring. He keeps you in front of him all the time.
Even in sparring, he just never lets up. He's busy all the time. His last outing, he had a difficult time against Danilo Cabrera, stopping him in the 14th round after Cabrera had been a substitute for the scheduled contender.
Again, good combination by Cruz. He's a good short combination puncher, Tim.
Lands an overhand right and then a straight left. Cruz, also a substitute for Fernando Sosa of Argentina, came up with detached retinas in both eyes and had to pull out of this fight, obviously. And there's Mcguigan battering to the body. Cruz able to take some of those on the arms, but two of them landing cleanly to the body.
And Cruz countered well with the left hook. With Cruz, you can't stop to admire your work. When you finish throwing a combination, you better get out of there because he's going to hit you back.
Warning to Mcguigan for holding a
haven't heard the Irish with "Here We Go" barriers yet. It's very unusual.
Well, it may have been that some of them thought he was just going to come out and roll through Stevie Cruz, and they're waiting to see what develops here. But Cruz showing he's a worthy opponent, to say the least. Good right-hand lead by Cruz landed.
Over that left hand. And there it is again, Tim. He's going to keep trying to throw that right hand overtime.
Solid jabs by Mcguigan now scoring. And 2 back from Cruz. Under a minute to go round 2.
4 back from Cruz. Tim, 2 plus 2 is 4.
Good infighting by Mcguigan. Solid left to the body that backed up Cruz. 2 good jabs. They both landed.
Well, we expected this kind of fight, Tim. This is what's happening. Both fighters dealing out punishment and taking punishment. Good combination by Cruz. Left hook, right hand.
Under the 30-second mark we go. Mcguigan was a heavy favorite here in Las Vegas, and insiders, including ourselves, knew that those odds didn't make any sense at all. Cruz is well-established, accomplished featherweight.
Barry seems a little flat to me, Tim. He's not winging.
Missed badly with a right hand there as Cruz ducked under. Final seconds, round 2.
He's trying to outfox Stevie Cruz, which I don't think is the right way to go. While he's strong, while he has full strength, and heat hasn't affected him, he should be out there banging, trying to get this guy out of there.
Sounds right to me, Gil. That's a good point to make, because this heat, as we keep saying, has to be a factor no matter how well they're trained for this bout. This is round 3.
Right now, he's fighting a tactical fight against a good tactician.
Cruz well trained by Joe Barrientos. Eddie Shaw, the trainer of Gary Mcguigan. Good right hand by Cruz. That rocked Mcguigan. That's the punch we were watching in the gym, and he throws it quickly and straight.
Tim, you know, there's an old saying in boxing that a good left hook can beat a right hand because your left hand is closer to the fighter. But Mcguigan is not using his good hook, and that is his best punch.
2 good jabs by Cruz. Cruz looking very relaxed. There's that hard left hook to the body from Mcguigan, and then a left hook to the chin.
But if you noticed him, Cruz punched right back. Good right hand by Cruz. Mcguigan is jabbing across his body. Good right hand by Mcguigan.
Good punch. That got Cruz's attention. That was the first punch that really hurt Cruz. He's in trouble. Combination by the champion. Cruz battles back.
And did he battle back?
Good right hand by Cruz. Left hook by the champion. Cruz backing into the ropes for the first time. A minute to go in round number 3. Mcguigan with a right hand. He hurt Cruz again. Cruz back in the ropes, trying to hold on.
That's what he has to do, Tim. He has to use his strength. He has to rough up Cruz.
Short right hand by the champion. Mcguigan appearing to come alive here once he saw that that punch had the effect on Cruz earlier in this round. Under 30 seconds to go. Cruz trying to fight from the ropes now. Mcguigan with a combination.
Tim, he's not throwing his best punch, that left hook to the body. There's a good left hook on the chin by Mcguigan.
Now Mcguigan pouring it onto the body, a right and a left, and another right.
Cruz is hurt, Tim. He's in trouble.
Some blood now from the lip of Cruz. And we're into round number 4.
And Tim, Cruz has a worried look on his face. It looks like he's lost a lot of his confidence. He's going to have to nail Barry with a good punch. Let him get his confidence back.
Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy bringing you this action from Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Top Ranks triple hitter. This is the first of 3. definitely now looking to throw from the outside, Gil, not willing to walk in as he did in the first 2 rounds. The champion got his attention in round 3.
Yes, he did, Tim. Giving Mcguigan a lot of respect now. That takes his own rhythm away from him. Good right hand by Cruz.
Perfectly timed. Mcguigan digging the left of the body. Cruz threw the right over. Good jabbing now by both fighters. Left hook inside, landed by Cruz. Right hand lead by Mcguigan, and they both bang away.
But again, Mcguigan hit him with that good left hook to the body, Tim. Takes a lot out of you, especially in his heat.
Combination, finished with a left of the ear. Cruz standing there, but not punching back now, just trying to protect himself. Mcguigan right back to the fray with Cruz not moving off the ropes.
Low punch by Mcguigan, but the referee was not in a position to see it.
Cruz in the Mcguigan corner. Mcguigan trying to lean on him and work inside a short right hand to the jaw. Mcguigan, combination landing.
Short punches by Mcguigan. Beautiful combinations. And Cruz is coming back. 3 left hooks.
Under a minute to go. Cruz trying to fight his way out of there. Mcguigan won't let him out. A hard left hook lands to the face of the challenger, Cruz.
And they just banged heads, Tim. Mcguigan's doing a pretty good job with those elbows in there, too.
Well, we've seen that before. He's got a talent for that. We saw it against Juan Laporte in our CBS fight from Ireland and Belfast. Now Cruz lands a combination, but Mcguigan using the strength and muscle and a tiring Cruz resting on the ropes. Just missed with a straight right hand to the champion.
Cruz is going to have to tie him up and walk out of there, Tim. Cruz is still looking to nail him with that right hand, but it's obvious. You can see the punch coming.
Final seconds of round number 4. Big round for the champion as he just had relentless pressure. Hard right to the body at the bell, and one after the bell, and Richard Steele separates them. A warning for Mcguigan.
Okay? When the bell rings, you break.
Round number 5. Mcguigan in red, Cruz in the green. Don't be confused if you're looking for the Irish fighter to be dressed in green. It's Mcguigan, the champion, in red.
Well, apparently they've told Cruz to move on, use his legs, move, but that's not Stevie's style. His style is to stay there and throw those combination punches.
Has lost only once. His first round knockout at the hands of Lenny Valdez, otherwise a victor in his 25 other pro fights.
And a great amateur, Tim. He's a good, solid fighter.
250 wins, 20 losses as an amateur, the 79 Junior Olympic champion. Two good jabs, but Mcguigan picked off the right behind it. Right hand lead landed to the ear of Cruz from the champion, Mcguigan.
Mcguigan is able to nail him with long punches, Tim. But that can be dangerous. Cruz punches inside. He's really going to nail Barry. And he's looking to do it. He always is. He's looking to unload that right hand.
Good combination by the champion. Right hand landing to the chin.
But Tim, as we say in the gym, he threw a 1-2, but where was the hook behind it?
Now Cruz jumps in with a combination that scored. Two good, solid jabs by the champion.
Cruz doesn't seem to have any power in his punches now, Tim. Throwing combinations, not too much snap on the punches.
Mcguigan with a combination to the head. His corner wanting them to go right down to the body behind them.
Good jab by Cruz.
Under a minute to go, round number 5.
Cruz's legs still look good, Tim.
Yes, they do. In fact, I think he looks a little fresher this round. At least he hasn't been resting on the ropes.
There's another one of those long punches that Mcguigan is able to land.
Digging those hard left hooks to the body and a warning to keep them up.
no power in Cruz's punches at all, Tim.
McGuigan now forcing him over to the ropes. Consistent pressure by the champion. The occasional counter-punching sortie by Stevie Cruz, with the edge definitely to McGuigan as we end round number 5. Big right hand by the champion McGuigan at the bell. That's Barney Eastwood asking for the shot to the body after the land to the head. Barney Eastwood, the manager of Barry Mcguigan. Of course, managers have the rights to be trainers too, whenever they choose to, especially during the course of the fight.
That's right, Tim. You're talking to the right guy. Anyhow, Tim, Steve Cruz got off his stool with a lot more purpose this round than he did the round before. The round before seemed to have lost his confidence, but this time he bounced out there. Whether it means anything or not, who knows? But it looks a lot more alive right now.
Well, Dave Gorman at the press conference said Stevie Cruz will not quit on the stool like Bernard Taylor did. That might be a little unfair to Bernard Taylor, who was beaten by McGuigan in the oven of Belfast.
Cruz is landing a lot of good short little punches now,
Yes,
Tim, especially with the left hand.
This is his best action of the fight. Cruz picking it up here and scoring.
He just looked a lot more alive when he got off the stool, but those shots by Barry may take some of the life out of him.
Two well-conditioned, classy boxer punchers in this featherweight championship. Two fine young guys.
Tim, I'm amazed that neither fighter has really shown a sign of extreme fatigue as yet in this heat. Remarkable performance by both men.
If you've joined us along the way, it's now 20-7 in Las Vegas. At 6:15, the start of this bout, it was 110 degrees in the ring. The sun is just starting now to sink behind it. Two good jabs by Cruz, and that they backed up McGuigan.
Well, a fighter like McGuigan, that's the secret. If you can back up on McGuigan, you can lick him. But who can back him up?
Good combination scored by McGuigan.
A good fighter like Stevie Cruz should not be getting hit with those long right hands, Tim. He's got that left hand a little too low.
That punishment to the body, I think, is one reason it pulls those hands down. You take so many poundings on your ribs and those vicious hooks from McGuigan. Under a minute to go, round 6. Right hand scored by the champion.
And a low left hand by McGuigan.
That brought Cruz alive.
Richard Steele missed the punch again, Tim, but it was definitely a low blow. He's backing McGuigan up. McGuigan with the heat, maybe getting to McGuigan.
Good right hand by Cruz. Under 30 seconds to go, round 6. Good jab by the challenger. Big right hand.
And another right hand by Cruz.
Toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. McGuigan showed he could take a punch against Juan Laporte, and it's going to serve him well here because he was just rocked there by Cruz. Clancy's giving the round to Stevie Cruz.
Absolutely. He had McGuigan in trouble, and it wasn't from one punch, Tim. Matter of fact, Dave Gorman told Steve Cruz, he said, you had him out on his feet. When you have a guy out, finish him. Two more right hands by Cruz.
Cruz.
We knew that Barry was vulnerable for that right hand. Again, Tim, as we said, it's going to be a war of attrition. Who can take the most punishment? Now they've both taken it. And a good left hook by Cruz.
We're in the 7th round, scheduled for 15. Neither fighter so far showing the effects of the heat.
I think Barry slowed down significantly last round, Tim. Backing up, now he's moving away from Cruz. As we said, sometimes when this heat gets you, you go all of a sudden. That's what it looks like happening right now.
Cruz, a combination. Push the champion back into the ropes. Cruz, another combination score.
Good right hand by McGuigan.
And another right hand and a left by the challenger. And another combination. Cruz with just steady pressure. Backing up McGuigan, a short right hand lands.
Tim, McGuigan seems to have lost a little snap because he's hitting Cruz on the chin, and Cruz is able to counter back. He's not moving him with the punches.
Combination inside by Cruz scores. Mcguigan looking a little uncertain, a little confused here in this 7th round.
Tim, he's lost a lot of snaps.
Missed the wild right.
Well, it's not often that you see Mcguigan backing up and trying to box. That's what he's doing now, and that's not his style.
Absolutely right. Joe Clancy with Tim Ryan. This is the WBA Featherweight Championship. 2nd title defense, 3rd title defense by Barry Mcguigan.
Again, Cruz outpunches Mcguigan in a flurry.
His corner asking him to jab and move. That's really what he's been doing with that.
Another low blow by Mcguigan. This is the 4th time.
Richard Steele with a warning for Mcguigan, and I would think he's in danger of losing some points if he gets warned again. Under 30 seconds to go, round 7. Now Mcguigan lands a solid right hand, bringing it up from underneath. And a left to the body, but Cruz counters back.
Jim?
And another right hand by Cruz.
Because Mcguigan is not moving Cruz when he hits him. That's why Cruz can counter back.
Slight cut over the left eye of the champion Mcguigan. Right on the eyebrow. At the bell, he lands a right hand.
Now everybody's giving him different instructions. He has his trainer giving him instructions. He has a Panamanian working with him who I'm sure never has worked with him before. He's also giving him instructions. That sure can't confuse a fighter.
That's Laszlo Frutos, the Panamanian, and they met while they were training in Palm Springs, the Duran camp. Frutos will be in Duran's corner as well. So it's added another voice into the Mcguigan corner.
Good right hand by Barry Mcguigan, but again, Cruz punches back.
We're in round number 8. And a left hook landed by the champion. He's not moving Cruz the way he was in the early part of the fight. Cruz with a very determined look on his face. In round number 3, he was rocked and appeared to lose a little confidence, but boy, as he picked it up.
Jim, we actually saw the difference when he came out of the corner. Good short punches by Mcguigan.
That finally backs up Cruz.
Good short punches.
The better advice certainly would be for him to do what he does best, and that's crowd and punch and stay busy inside, but his manager Eastwood has been asking him to jab and move.
Well, Tim, you know, again, as you say, he's a manager, he's not a trainer, but you have 3 people giving him advice. Kind of tough to listen to 3 people.
Right hand lead landed by the champion, and then left to the body.
Well, that's
another
Mcguigan.
right hand.
That's Mcguigan when he stays in there and bangs.
Left hand backs up Cruz. Landed right on his mouth. A big right hand, that wobbled Cruz. That's Mcguigan's best punch since round 3.
But Tim, it's got to be kind of discouraging. I mean, he hit Cruz right on the button, and really, he hurt him, but he never went down, never wobbled.
Under a minute to go in round 8. I think he was affected by that punch, Gil. His legs look a little shaky to me.
Tim, he was affected, but again, he really didn't wobble around the ring. So
he's still on his feet, I grant you, but he hasn't been punching with any effectiveness since that right hand. Maybe just gathering himself.
Tim, this may be one of these fights where each guy takes a turn winning rounds. Whoever works hard one round, he's tired the next round.
Right now, it's Mcguigan pouring on the heat. Cruz backed against the ropes, and Mcguigan pounding away to the body.
Well, now he's fighting like Mcguigan. He's not trying to box and be slick.
Right hand lead under the chin of Cruz, and another low blow.
Left. Oh, big right hand by Cruz.
Perfect shot from the ropes. Lying in wait and let the right hand fly. There's the bell, ending round number 8. Round number 9. So far, the slight cut over the left eye of Mcguigan has not been a problem. Should it start to bleed, it could impair his vision.
Yes, Tim, because it's in a very, very bad spot right under the eyebrow, but it's only a pinhole right now.
Round number 9, Cruz in green, Mcguigan in red, Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy, and this has been an exciting, well-fought featherweight championship bout. Richard Steele, the referee. Good counter punch by Cruz, caught Mcguigan leaning.
Tim, we noticed when Cruz worked in the gym, that was his best punch, that sneak right hand. And he certainly has used it well in this fight. There he tries it again.
He throws it short and straight, starts it right from the shoulder like Joe Willie Namath used to throw football. He doesn't telegraph it at all. He will often sometimes, though, however, stand back and kind of line it up, and you can see he wants to throw it. He's better when he's inside.
Well, the fact that he's nailed Barry with this punch 4 or 5 times has slowed up Mcguigan's pressure a little bit. He's a little tentative now, Tim.
Yeah.
Where before he was really winging. There's that looping right hand again from left field. Well, there's Mcguigan slipping punches but not punching, Tim. We always said when you make a guy miss, you have to count. Another low blow.
And another warning from Steele. No points taken away from the champion so far.
Well, that is unusual, you know.
Oh! The low blow back from Cruz. Well, he certainly owed him several. And he gets a warning from Steele.
Well, Tim, Stevie Cruz is one of the fighters from the old school, Tim. What you do to me, I'll do to you.
Yeah, nobody can blame him for that retaliation. He's taken several from the champion Mcguigan.
He's not as good in geography as Barry, though, because his went way south of the border.
Short left landed by Cruz. Under a minute to go in round 9. Perhaps at the end of this round we can go to the Mcguigan corner and see if they've sorted out their instructions to the champion.
Mcguigan is not punching with any authority at this time, Tim. He may get it back, but there's really not too much snap. I guess it holds for both fighters.
Under 30 seconds to go. Well, that heat finally might start to take its toll, as one would expect it would through 9-10 rounds.
Tim,
Mcguigan gets a little more, but a short counter right by Cruz backs him up.
same right hand. Good right hand by Mcguigan. Good solid right hand.
At the bell. Well, Barney Eastwood, I think, just talks louder than trainer Eddie Shaw. They were both talking the whole time, but the manager had the louder voice. How much of it was taken in by Barry Mcguigan, we'll see in round 10. Mcguigan in red, Cruz in green, Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy ringside at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas.
Well, they said that he'll either take Cruz out this round or next round. He said he's going. Cruz looks fairly well composed to me at this time, Tim.
Yes, he does. Landed a good left to the body, catching Mcguigan coming in.
It seems that Mcguigan's jab bothers Cruz on the game. He's hit with a good jab and take 3-4 steps backward.
Yeah, I think that one landed right on the nose where you picked that up, Gil. And it stung him. Now Cruz backing up. Every time he backs up, he's still looking to counterpunch, though, hoping to lure Mcguigan in and let that right fly.
That's right, always looking to nail him with the right. That's why Mcguigan is a little tentative.
Two good digs to the body by Mcguigan. Combination back from Cruz, and another one. 4 scoring punches from the challenger.
Seems like Mcguigan has gotten a little bit of a second wind, Tim.
Into the 10th round, scheduled for 15 and
Good short
100-degree
right hand.
temperatures. Right hand landed by the champion. Mcguigan was
Two low
invited
blows.
in.
Beautiful combination and 2 low blows by Mcguigan. It seems to me every time he hits Cruz low, he wakes him up.
Mcguigan went down on a short counter right. He was hit, a sneaky punch. That Stevie Cruz punch. Mcguigan was throwing, and it was Cruz was short counter right. Let's see how Badly, he was bothered by that.
Tim, I don't think he was hurt that badly. It seemed to me that his legs were tangled up. And he signified to his corner that he was okay.
It was a punch that set on the canvas, however. Under the 30-second mark, we go in round 10.
And he was having a real good round up until that punch landed. His legs still aren't too good, Tim.
Cruz, however, not putting pressure on him. And his corner waving to him to come on after Mcguigan. Barry Intis and Gorman waving their fighter on. But Cruz either can't or feels that Mcguigan isn't as hurt as they think he is. Mcguigan had been applying all the pressure, and then a short counter right sent him down. There's the bell, ending round 10. There's Sandra Mcguigan, and she is very concerned about the fortunes of her husband here in his third title defense against Stevie Cruz. We're into round 11, scheduled for 15 under the WBA championship rules.
As I was saying, that could be very, very significant. We're in a point system. That means at least a couple of points in Cruz's favor, because most of the rounds have been fairly close.
Cruz putting some pressure on. Mcguigan throws him off the ropes.
Mcguigan's legs look a little shaky, Tim.
Right hand, that hurt him.
Legs look a little shaky.
Cruz fighting very patiently here, having scored that knockdown. He's got the champion on the move.
And Mcguigan cannot fight backing up, Tim. He can't fight boxing. He's going to have to revert and beat Barry Mcguigan with his teeth. Back this kid up and try to get him out of there. He's not going to win it this way. It gives Cruz time to set the pace. There's the right hand again. Cruz can set his own pace. He can rest. Bad tactical error by Mcguigan.
Now there's a cut at the corner of the right eye of the champion, Mcguigan. Cruz counter-punching very well.
There's that right hand again. Even if it doesn't land, it makes Barry respect him.
Left hook scored by Cruz.
Well, Cruz seems much the stronger of the two now, Tim. He looks like he's coming downhill, and Barry looks like he's backing downhill.
Under a minute to go, round 11.
Look at the way he moved Mcguigan with that jab, Tim.
In the Mcguigan corner, a left hook landed by the champion.
Good combination.
Right hand lead to the chin, a combination by Mcguigan rallying some. But Cruz battles back. Missed with the left hand. Under 30 seconds to go, round 11. Apologize for the loss of our clock on the screen. We're hoping to get that repaired for you. We'll keep you informed of the time.
Mcguigan is throwing arm punches now, Tim.
Cruz, the challenger, has been in control here in the 11th round. Slight cut at the corner of the right eye of Mcguigan as the bell sounds, ending round 11.
But the one big effective punch was the one that put Mcguigan on the canvas.
And we're into round number 12. Cruz in green, Mcguigan in red.
And who would have thought it, Tim? I couldn't believe these two kids could fight at this pace at the end of the 12th round in this heat.
110 degrees when they began this fight. Temperature has probably dropped perhaps 10 degrees, a little more now that the sun has finally dropped behind the arena here in the desert of Las Vegas. Round number 12. Incredible performance by two well-conditioned athletes. Remember, Stevie Cruz took the fight after Fernando Sosa of Argentina was declared ineligible because of injuries to his eyes. But Cruz had been in the gym. He'd been preparing for a fight. He was ready to go. What an opportunity. And he knows full well you don't get them all that often. Ranked number 9 in the world by the WBA.
Again, we mentioned that the heat might affect one fighter more than it does the other. And I think up to this point, the heat has been a factor. And I think that it's bothered Mcguigan more than it has Cruz.
Well, McGuigan, the Irishman, trained in Palm Springs for a month. Now a little blood from the mouth of McGuigan on that right-hand shot from Cruz. Right hand by the champion lands.
Nailing Cruz with a lot of effective punches now, Tim, but that's what he was doing in the round when he got nailed and put down.
Now the chance for Barry McGuigan. Here we go, Barry, a right hand by the champion. That stunned Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz now is starting to wear down a little bit, Tim. As we said, they take turns.
McGuigan unwilling to move right in behind that, though, because of that good counterpunching.
He got hurt with that left hook,
Yes,
Tim.
he did. He's got a lot of respect for the counterpunching of Cruz.
Got hurt with Cruz' left hook again.
And a good combination by Cruz. Backing up the champion.
And he can't fight backing up. That's for sure.
Under a minute to go, round 12. A good solid left jab by Cruz.
McGuigan is a little wobbly right now, Tim. If he gets hit a good punch, he's going down.
McGuigan walking in, landed a left hook high on the cheekbone of the challenger. Cruz on the rope, another low blow. There's a point taken away from McGuigan. He's had a lot of warnings. His partisan fans don't like it, but he's fortunate that it hasn't cost him more dearly.
And boy, could that be significant in a fight like this, Tim? Could that be significant? They banged heads.
Good counter punching again. Two right hands by Cruz.
Well, because McGuigan is winging his punches and Cruz is throwing short, snappy punches. That's the difference.
Dave Gurman says he's in our country. He's ready to go. Go get him. This is round number 13. Who would have figured? 13 rounds, a grueling pace established by these two outstanding young boxers. McGuigan the champion. A point taken away from him in a round that he may have been winning on the scorecards in round 12. Although Cruz did wobble him a couple of times. There's a solid left by the champion.
That hurt Cruz.
Yes, it did. Combination by McGuigan.
Tim, you have to remember he was also winning the round big when he got knocked down.
That's right.
So it has not been a fortunate fight so far for Barry McGuigan. There's Cruz trying to counter with that left hook again.
McGuigan landing freely here now. Almost every punch he's thrown in this round.
But Tim, the punches are not moving Cruz. And Cruz will hit him and he'll back up.
A little cut to the right corner of the right eye of Barry McGuigan, bleeding a little bit.
He nailed it. Big right hand by Cruz.
Now they both landed. McGuigan had landed a combination.
Cruz's punches was by far the more effective punch, Tim. It was straight and short.
Left hook by McGuigan.
All of McGuigan's punches are from way outside, and Cruz is landing the short, crisp punches.
Another good right hand by Cruz.
Tim, they're just trading shots now. What a fight.
Big combination by McGuigan.
What a fight. That's
Arm weary.
First time I've seen a fighter hold in this entire fight. First time.
They both took a little rest, no wonder. Under a minute to go. Round number 13. Champion pouring it on. Another right hand. Cruz stays there.
Well, Tim, let's see. If McGuigan does the work this round, let's see what happens if we get into the next round.
Another combination by McGuigan.
And Cruz is taking a lot of punishment now.
McGuigan pounding away. Cruz refusing to buckle.
Come on, man.
Cruz finally takes himself off the rope.
Still calm, cool, and collected, Cruz.
McGuigan pressuring Cruz again back to the rope.
Using his strength, Tim.
Warning for Cruz for holding as McGuigan ducked under him. He grabbed him. Cruz has not thrown many punches in the last 30 seconds. There's a bell ending round 13. Round number 14, scheduled for 15. McGuigan in red, Cruz in green. What a a terrific fight, and temperatures over 100 degrees.
Well, Tim, again, Barry had 3 guys talking to him at the same time. And I think he's a little too far out now. He can get nailed reaching.
The chant of the crowd. Here we go, Barry.
So Cruz's punches again are the shorter punches.
And as soon as Cruz landed, the Texans start to applaud.
What Mcguigan is doing it now, Tim, he's doing it with the work ethic. He's throwing 2-3 times more punches than Stevie Cruz. And there's 2 good jabs by Cruz. Mcguigan has to apply that pressure. He can't back up. Anytime he backs up, he's in Steve Cruz territory.
Cruz ripping a left hook to the body. Mcguigan landing. Another left hook by the champion.
Another low blow by Barry.
Counter punch left by Cruz. Mcguigan forcing Cruz into the Cruz corner. Now Steve trying to battle out of there. Lands a right hand.
Mcguigan is bustling him now, Tim, using his elbows. And he got nailed by a good right hand by Cruz again. But he's really using his strength. He's mugging Cruz right now, pushing him using that strength. There he is, pushing him back.
Mcguigan staying right on Cruz. Cruz looking a little bit arm worried. Mcguigan, relentless attack.
Well, he's using his muscle, Tim. That's what he's doing, strength and muscle.
Cruz trying to counter punch from the ropes.
What an all-out effort by both fighters.
Most of the work being done by Mcguigan. There's a right that lands.
This Stevie Cruz takes some punch, Tim.
There should not have been any doubts about his chin just because he was knocked out by Lenny Valdez in the first round. His only defeat. He had shown in many other fights he can take a shot. And Mcguigan landing a combination. Cruz won't go down. Under 30 seconds to go. Round 14, believe it or not.
Cruz is still calm, cool, and collected. He knows where he is. Concentration is good. Hands are up.
But the champion has been the busier man the last couple of rounds.
Well, he's out-strengthening Stevie is what he's doing right now, Tim. Coming down the home stretch, the championship distance in good style.
Mcguigan trying to step in with that right behind the left. It fell short. End of round 14. A standing ovation greets these 2 great young featherweights for round 15.
And deservedly so, Tim. One of the best performances I've ever seen. The pace of this fight has been tremendous. No clinches. Tremendous pace from beginning to end.
Good right hand by Cruz to the ear of the champion.
Well, Dave Gorman told him the fight's close. This may be the round you need.
Combination by Mcguigan. Counter punches by Cruz.
Mcguigan is throwing from a distance. He can get nailed. He has to get close to Stevie Cruz. He can't box.
Cruz got him backing up. He's in trouble. A right hand. Mcguigan trying to hold on to stay up. His feet are rubber legs.
Well, Tim, he worked very hard in the 13th and 14th round. He may not have anything left.
Trying to get his balance. His legs much farther apart than normal. Cruz hurt him with that right.
What a fight. No legs under Barry Mcguigan, Tim. He's going to have to do it with guts now. He doesn't know how to hold. He should hold, walk around a little bit. But that's not his nature. Hey, get nailed again. Tim, he's hurt.
Cruz rips to the body behind that big right hand. Mcguigan desperately trying to hang on.
What a finish to this fight.
Another right hand by Cruz. Mcguigan desperate. Down he goes, the right hand. A left hook and a right hand sending Mcguigan down. He's on his feet, looking into his corner. I don't know that he has the count.
You okay, Brad?
He says he's all right.
Got a little over a minute to go, Tim. What a finish to this fight. 15 tough rounds.
The crowd on its feet. The champion throwing in desperation now. A left hook snaps his head back. Another left and a right behind it from Cruz. A minute to go in the fight.
Tim, I think he He punched himself out in the 14th round. That's what happened in this fight.
Cruz backs off inexplicably.
Tim don't think he isn't tired. They're both tired.
But even still, he's got the champion wobbling around the ring. Foreman, his trainer, his manager, exhorting him to come after Mcguigan. Mcguigan goes down again.
One more knockdown and the fight is over. And he's going to have about 25 seconds to do it.
Under the 30-second mark. Mcguigan looking totally confused, looking at his corner, telling Richard Steele he's all right.
19 seconds, Tim.
3 knocked. Now he grabs onto Stevie Cruz.
Smart thing to do. Smart thing. Down to 13 seconds.
His corner told him to do it. They didn't do it too well. Cruz shook him off. Final seconds. Final seconds of the fight. If he goes down, the fight's over. And the bell sounds. A wobbling champion with Steve Cruz scoring 2 knockdowns in the 15th round.
Here is the official scoring for this WBA Featherweight Championship bout. Angel Tovar scores at 143-142. Judge Mirado Villalobos scores at 143-139. And Guy Yutras scores at 142-141 for the winner. From the great state of Texas, the new champion, Stevie Cruz.
Our next fight on the triple hitter card is a 10-round middleweight elimination bout between Roberto Duran and Robbie Sims. All right, the referee, Mills Lane from Reno. The judges, Art Lurie, Jerry Roth, and Bill Graham.
Both have Jim Shorts in the dressing room. Any questions from Mr. Duran's corner or keep second? Any questions from Mr. Sims' corner or keep second? All right, let's get it on. Come on.
That guy.
He'd probably prosecute you, too.
He's a good referee.
Public drunkenness.
I hope not. All right, here comes Rockin' Robbie, and he comes bouncing out against Roberto Duran, wearing that beard that adds a little menace to his face, and Sims bearded as well, but doesn't have the same menace. Left jab by Duran to get Sims' early attention. Sims with 19 KOs and 26 bouts, and he rocked Duran there, catching him off balance, and then Duran gives him a little of the old cutes, spinning around.
You can expect that to see that from Roberto for the entire fight. He'll be trying to spin him, push him, tie him up.
Sims' last outing, a first-round knockout over John Collins, who was favored in that bout. Duran coming off 2 consecutive knockouts over unknowns down in Panama as he makes his latest comeback.
Sims is trying to emulate his brother, Marvelous Marvin. You don't know whether he's a southpaw or fighting orthodox. He's facing Roberto Duran, and his balance is not that good.
Well, we say hello to our friend and colleague, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, watching in at home. He's doing better. He's going to make his big announcement about who's going to be next sometime next week, according to Pat Petronelli. The announcement will be made at a press conference in Boston.
A couple of good left hooks to the body by Duran. Again, in the gymnasium, Duran did not show too much offensive ability. Very cute, bided his time. That's the way he's starting the fight. There's that left hook to the body.
Round 1. This is a 10-round middleweight fight.
Sims' balance is terrible, Tim. 1 minute he's fighting orthodox, and his feet get mixed up, and he switches to southpaw. He better make up his mind which way he wants to fight.
Sims is the USBA champion, but that title is not at stake tonight. The winner of this certainly advanced. There's a solid left hook that wobbled Sims.
Yes, he hurt Sims with that left hook. No question about that. That got Sims' attention.
Solid left jab by Sims, and then he pulls away from Duran.
Using his elbows on Duran. Then watch Sims' feet. He just went way off balance again, trying to throw a punch.
Under the 32nd
There
mark
they go again.
Little cut on the cheekbone, high on the left cheekbone of Robbie Sims. should not be a problem during the fight. But it shows the effect of some early damage by Duran, and he lands a combination. And
Right hand, left hook to the body. Good, beautiful combination.
And a right hand at the bell, ending round number 1. A good round for Roberto Duran. Robbie Sims. Round number 2 scheduled for 10.
Well, you would figure that the younger guy would be trying to make an action fight out of it and pressure the old guy, but Sims just looks like he's a little confused in there right now, Tim. Maybe he's read Roberto's press clippings.
Well, he claimed not to have, and it's his desire to keep the throne that his brother is holding for him when he retires. Vicious left hook, but it missed. Duran, one of the hardest guys to hit.
You know, the Petronelli brothers said you fooled us once when you fought Marvelous Marva, but now we know how you fight. Fooled me once, but never again. But so far, he's making Sims look bad, in my opinion.
Sims digging to the body, and Duran rips one to the body, missed with an uppercut to the chin. Now Sims doing business inside, and he lands a good right hand, and Duran bangs to the body and then grabs him.
Mills Lane yelled at Duran, get him up. Duran still has that vicious left hook to the body, though, Tim. And we know he has a good chin. Sims' balance is very, very bad. Right now, he looks like he'd fall down hitting the heavy bag.
Under a minute to go, round 2 scheduled for 10. Roberto Duran and Robbie Sims.
When Sims is inside, he switches to southpaw. Then he goes outside, he tries to switch back, and that's when he gets caught off balance. Now he's a southpaw.
Oh, big left hand by Duran. Caught Sims leaning. Perfectly timed. And Duran fights his way off the ropes, and now Sims muscling him back to the corner. Body shots by Sims landing.
Again, Duran is making him work, though, Tim. Making him work.
Short right chopping shot by Duran. Uppercut by Sims, and then missed the next one. Duran seems very willing to trade with him, Gil.
Yes, he does. And every once in a while, he digs that good left hook to the body.
There's a bell ending round number 2. Duran in the black trunks, Robbie Sims in the red. Maybe it's those tassels on his boots that are causing a problem with his footwork.
Whatever it is, Tim, it's he just can't seem to make up his mind which way he wants to fight. When he throws a punch, his legs don't hold him, and he goes off balance.
Solid left jab to the face of Duran.
You see that right foot come forward? Look at the way his feet are now.
Another left landed by Sims. Sneaky right to the body by Duran.
A typical Duran move, Tim. I don't know anybody else I've ever seen make that move. I think he's trying to get out of the way, and the next thing you know, bang, you get hit in the body.
Right hand lead scored by Sims. And then he fell into Duran after he landed it.
I think if they had Duran fainting and let Sims lead, he's going to be able to hit him with a lot of counters because Sims' balance is so bad.
Round 3 scheduled for 10.